oppressed people must have a Moses. Moses to me is not just a person, he's a symbol. And it's usually someone who history chooses. I prefer to use the word divinity chooses. It's very clear in the process of Israel that the leader is usually a person who has a great passion for his own people. Moses are not just born. Moses always exists, but they're quiet. Keep in mind, if you remember, that Moses was educated in the palace of the oppressor. If you think about the Bahamas, Sir Lyndon Venter, who was our Moses, I consider him to be our Moses, he went to the palace of the oppressor also. He studied in Great Britain. So who do you think oppressed us? Great Britain. There were times in the Bahamas, and as a kid, I remember myself, I was at the tail end of oppression. I lived through it just a little bit here, so I do have an appreciation for it. I lived at a time, I was born at a time when, there was no white people in our schools. We were not allowed to go in certain areas. The house I live in now was off limits to me to even go near it when I was a child. We couldn't drive over. I remember the fact that we could not go to a certain cinema. They had a black movie theater and a white movie theater. They had white restaurants and black restaurants right here in Nassau. So I experienced some of that. And it was just like Egypt. Education was not for us. We were basically trained to be servants, not to be, of the intelligentsia. So the experience of oppression is a reality to me, and sometimes I'm amazed that we don't talk about it more, because if we don't remind the kids of history, they'll destroy your future. And so, oppression is where it all begins. And if you study Moses always had a question in his mind about, who am I? And am I a part of this palace life? There's always that thing on the inside of a Moses, even though he's quiet, that's questioning his obligation to humanity. In other words, he refused to accept the system.